Welcome to She is Resilient, a podcast for women on their healing journeys who are ready to start living their most authentic and empowered lives outside of survival mode. I'm your host, Tatiana, trauma and somatic therapist, as well as a holistic coach, and I'm on a mission to help more women heal their nervous systems. Each week, me and my guests are going to get real and vulnerable about the experiences that led us to becoming the empowered and resilient women we are today. You'll leave this podcast with the skills, knowledge, and inspiration to start creating the life you deserve. Because if another woman can do it, so can you. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of She is Resilient. I am in my closet today recording this episode. I haven't recorded in my closet in a while now, but it's actually really loud outside. My husband's doing some work in the garage, and people are doing some yard work outside, so it's really loud, and I decided I would just record this episode in my closet today. So here we are. Hopefully you don't hear too much noise in the background. So in today's episode, we're going to be talking about self-esteem and confidence. If you have been following along for any amount of time, you know that my mission in life is to help as many women heal their nervous systems so that they can live their most authentic and fulfilling lives outside of survival mode. I want you to thrive in this lifetime, and I am a girl's girl through and through. I am rooting for you, and I really want all women to win. And I'll be honest here, I am selfishly wanting more women to feel confident in themselves, because when you love yourself so much and feel confident with who you are and where you are in life, then you can show up fully for other women as well. And unfortunately, in the past, I haven't received that same energy in return. And I would internalize others' behaviors, and I would start to think that there was something wrong with me. I couldn't understand why I wasn't being supported or why someone wasn't giving me the same energy that I would absolutely give to them. And of course, looking back now, I realize that it really didn't have anything to do with me, but instead it was others' dysregulated nervous systems, right? That prevented them from fully showing up for me, from fully supporting me, from fully being happy for me, right? Because the truth is, you can only truly and genuinely be happy and feel that happiness in your body for someone else if you are internally at peace with yourself. Right? Cognitively, you might say, oh yeah, I'm happy for them. I'm so happy that they're doing XYZ, right? But internally, in your body, you might be experiencing sadness, jealousy, frustration, or something else, right? And all of those emotions are completely valid and they're normal. But whether you're conscious of it or not, it will still impact your behaviors and the way that you show up for someone else. And most of the time, it's unconscious to you, right? And what I mean by that is that you don't have awareness to how it's showing up. So you don't even realize that you're showing up a certain way, but most of us can feel energy, right? If you are a trauma survivor, you might have a lot of hypervigilance, which actually makes you hypersensitive to people's body language, sensations, facial expressions, right? All of that energy, right? You can feel that a little bit more. And you can notice, you can feel when something's off, when the energy is off. We might notice passive aggressive comments, or when someone is projecting onto you, right? Or when someone says, congratulations, but their tone of voice says something different, right? It will show up in some way, shape, or form. And I've been on the receiving end of that so many times. And once I started healing my nervous system and distancing myself from people who were not interested in growing and evolving, I made myself a promise that I would only allow new people into my life who are actively on a healing journey, who genuinely want to see women succeed, who will actively support me just like I actively support them and other women, and who see women as inspiration and not as competition. Because let me tell you, that is a dangerous place to be, right? When you're in a relationship, a friendship with someone who sees you as competition and not as inspiration, it is very sticky. It's very dangerous. That relationship is not going to turn out very well unless the other person, right, takes accountability, acknowledges their behaviors, and can have that sense of awareness. And, right, if they do have that sense of awareness, the two of you can have a healthy communication, a healthy conversation about it, and move forward. But when someone doesn't have that awareness, right, and like I said, going back to the unconscious, right, it's going to be really tricky. It's going to make it really difficult to be in relationship with someone like that. And so I do selfishly want every woman to heal their nervous systems so that they can show up for other women, because I know I'm not alone in that. I know I can't be the only woman who has given so much energy and not received it in return, right? And so I want women to heal so that they can show up for other women that they love and care about, and not be intimidated or jealous when another woman is doing better than them. And if you're not there yet, if you're like, Tatiana, I hear what you're saying, I don't want to feel intimidated or jealous of other women, but I do sometimes feel that way, then that's exactly what I'm here to support you with. You are not alone in this. It's completely normal to feel these feelings, and I want to help you get to a place where you're feeling so confident that another woman's success, appearance, lifestyle, relationship, whatever it is, won't disrupt your inner peace, your internal peace, right? So let's dive in. So first, we need to understand that low self-esteem, low confidence, feelings of unworthiness, self-doubt, all of that has nothing to do with mindset and everything to do with your nervous system. Remember, your nervous system is responsible for your brain, which is where your thoughts live, right? So when you're experiencing these feelings of unworthiness, your nervous system is in a state of freeze. Thoughts like, I'm not good enough, there's no use in trying, I don't deserve this, right? Those are all signs that you're in a state of freeze. Mean thoughts to yourself or towards others are signs that you're in a state of fight. So for example, who does she think she is? Why would she dress like that? I bet she's not even happy. Or if you have mean thoughts to yourself, right, or about yourself, that could also be that you're in a state of fight. So it doesn't have to be necessarily towards others. It could be towards yourself. Thoughts like, I'm scared of what people might think of me, I don't want people to judge me, or having that fear of rejection, all of that are signs that your nervous system is in a state of flight. So whether you're in a state of fight or flight or freeze, we know that your self-esteem and confidence level is directly tied to your nervous system. And once you heal your nervous system and move through these survival states, you will naturally begin to have a different perception of yourself and of others. And most of the time when I'm working with clients who want to increase their self-esteem, we're not even working with self-esteem directly. We're just working with their nervous system and the activation in the body. So, if you're noticing that your thoughts reflect a state of freeze, something that you can begin to practice is a tool called self-locating. Self-locating is a great way to move out of the freeze state and feel more connected to your body. To practice this, start by rubbing your hands together until you start to feel the warmth in your hands. Then slowly begin to move your hands in circular motions, almost as if you were putting lotion on your hands or cleaning yourself with soap. And you're going to do this throughout your body. So your arms, your chest, your belly, your legs, your glutes, back, shoulders, neck, face, head, until you've done your entire body. And remember to go slowly. It's not about the movement, but more about the sensation in your body. Then take a pause and notice the sensations throughout your body afterwards. Take your time. Notice how you feel. What's different? What's different in your body? What's different in your mind? So if you're noticing that your thoughts reflect a state of fight, so you're having mean or judgmental thoughts towards yourself or others, I invite you to bring awareness into your body, right? What do you notice? Is there tension? Are you clenching your jaw or fists? Is there tightness in your body? If so, I invite you to begin to lean into that tension by squeezing your entire body. Squeezing your toes, calf muscles, thigh muscles, fists, abdomen muscles, facial muscles, everything. Hold this squeeze and tension until you're ready to release. Once you're ready to release, soften your muscles and notice your body. If you want, you can try this 2 more times, and again, just pause and notice. Remember to take your time and go slowly, just like with every single practice, every somatic tool or practice. It's important to take your time and go slow. So what do you notice now after squeezing and releasing? What's different in your body? What's different in your mind? And lastly, if you're noticing that your thoughts reflect a state of flight, again, drop into your body. Are you noticing a knot in your throat or a knot in your belly? Do you feel your heart beating fast? If so, I'll invite you to do a VOO sound. And if you don't know what a VOO sound is, if you're new here, we're just going to inhale and VOO all the way until your breath is out. Keep going for as long as you possibly can. Then pause and notice the body. Maybe bringing a hand to your heart. Feel the heart beating. Feel the contact between your hand and your chest. And just track your sensations. Just notice the body, taking your time. So I invite you to try these somatic tools and see how you feel. But remember, these tools are just ways to cope and support your body when you're in these moments of fight, flight, or freeze. They're not going to heal your nervous system long term. Will they be helpful? Yes, they will absolutely be helpful. They're going to create that safety in your body. They're going to support your nervous system, but they're not going to heal the nervous system long term. To heal your nervous system long term, you need to do the deeper work of discharging the trauma that led to these states of survival in the first place, right? That led to these feelings of unworthiness or self-doubt, right? Which is exactly what we do in our somatic experiencing sessions. And it's exactly what we're going to do in Embodied Healing Collective. If you don't know, Embodied Healing Collective is officially open. We are officially enrolling for Embodied Healing Collective. And if you don't know what Embodied Healing Collective is, if this is the first time hearing about it, this is the only program in the online space that is going to address your physical, emotional, and trauma symptoms through a holistic and somatic lens. I guarantee you that there is no other online coaching program that uses private somatic experiencing sessions, group coaching, and mineral lab testing so that you can truly feel like your most healthy, confident, and healed self and truly thrive in your life. We already have 3 women enrolled in the program, and I want you to know that when you enroll into Embodied Healing Collective in September, you will get 3 bonus somatic experiencing sessions with me. The somatic experiencing sessions are private sessions with me to discharge trauma in your body and to heal and rewire your nervous system long term. Somatic experiencing is where we do that deeper level of work, that deeper level of healing. And these bonus sessions will go away after September. So, I mean, you guys, like a program like this would literally cost thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. But what I do want you to understand is the value of this program. It is ginormous and it will absolutely be transformational. And the reason I know this, the reason I can say this with so much confidence is because with somatic experiencing sessions alone, my clients see significant results. And you're getting somatic experiencing sessions plus mineral lab testing, plus weekly group coaching, plus a community of women and unlimited coaching outside of the scheduled calls. That's a lot. And it's only $200 a month. So if you want more information, if you want to be enrolled in Embodied Healing Collective and receive this transformational experience, then email me and we can go into the details of the program. My email is tatiana.schultz.lmhc@gmail.com, or you can also send me a DM on Instagram. I hope you found this helpful. I hope to see you in Embodied Healing Collective, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you absolutely loved this episode, I would so appreciate it if you subscribed and left a review on Apple Podcast, or take a screenshot and share this episode on social media. Don't forget to tag me at tatiana.holistic.coach. The more nervous systems we reach, the more generational cycles we break, and the more we contribute to a kinder and safer world. And if you're looking for somatic healing services, send me a DM and I'd love to chat on how I can support you. I'll see you in the next episode.